Oh,
We are back,
boy.
Chiefs Kingdom. We are back. Welcome to another episode of Kingdom Cast. This is your host, Dynasty Champ Chuck. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all our social media platforms. Got something to tell the truth, folks, in here. CJ will be here in a sec. My guy DG at the top of the screen here. And of course, my guy Country, the
What
OG.
up?
Look, I'm pointing the wrong way. I don't even know what the camera is. But
Yeah,
anyway,
this is crazy setup right now.
yeah, yep. But yeah, man, hey, but we got some breaking news, y'all. Just right before
What
we started
happened?
recording, man. The
What
Drewski's
happened?
back. The Drewski's back.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
when you been in the whole organization for so long and you finally get a taste of winning, it's hard to break away from it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
aren't the Chargers like $25 million over the cap too? When they gonna start making some moves?
They're massive. No, they're not making. They're massively in cap hell right
Yeah, like the Bills were yesterday, or they still
now.
are.
The
Yeah.
Bills still are.
Bills and the Bills still 15 million over.
Like I don't even
That's
know how
tough.
they making that Trubisky contract really work, but
How? How are they even paying them?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, and they brought him back. I'm like, they bringing him back in Buffalo? But
Same,
Yeah,
any,
same. Who else in cap hell? Let's start there. Who all in cap hell right now?
but hold on,
Bills.
time out. Before let's talk about that later. Let's talk about Drewski, man. Let's talk about
Okay,
Drewski
let's
first, real
talk about
quick.
this.
All right, so he had a 3-year deal, $19 million with 13 million fully guaranteed. So it's not bad numbers, at least on the front office's end.
It was a
And like,
no-brainer for real.
yeah, and I already knew he's gonna come back. I said, bro, this win is too contagious for Drew. I'm like, just look how he's acting in the parade. Like the dude lost his voice and everything. So yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
he definitely a
pretty
chief for
much.
the rest of his career. How about that?
right.
Yeah,
Credit to
that's
them.
good
They
enough.
knocked up,
Hey,
man.
Noni,
So
what's
Nani,
up? Nah, I mean, it made perfect sense. You might as well get that. That's the one that, hey, go ahead and take care of that one. It's already, I bet it wasn't even no long negotiation or nothing. It was, all right, Drew, we got 313. Nope. Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow then. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
I mean, it wasn't no hour conversation. They wasn't on the phone for an hour. How?
Oh God, yeah, we're gonna get to that here
Right.
soon. My goodness. So DG man, what are your thoughts, man? Because you got pretty close to what
Yeah,
your prediction wise as far as what Drew was gonna get.
yeah. I think I had them in about 2 years, 15, with about 7.5 guaranteed. Um, Yeah, I originally thought that like we probably would only have if we wanted it to be a smaller deal. It was only gonna have to probably be on a 2 year, but for them to get 3 years is at that price is crazy. Like so, what that tells me is that Drew really wants to be here. It's really not about the money for him or whatever. Although he does get a significant pay raise from where he was at the same time, you can kind of tell that this is a place I think that he wants to play for the rest of his career and retire at and raise his kids. And, I think Drew might be somebody that might be a part of this community for a long time to come. So, yeah, man, shout out to Brett Veach, man, for really crunching the numbers on this one. Getting this done, it kind of makes me feel like maybe there are some other things to come at this point in time, but I'm not sure. I know it's just a tweet season or
I'm
whatever.
sorry.
Uh, but yeah, hopefully there's some things to come soon, and that's what this kind of spells. But yeah, great contract, great deal, great value.
I'm
Proud
sorry.
to be.
Sneezy one of the funniest commenters on YouTube and social media in general.
Yeah,
Like this,
yeah, he was.
stupid.
He was. I had a feeling he was gonna stick around. I knew he wasn't, gonna leave, especially kind of the way that he had talked on the franchise episodes about
Bro,
this being the place he
that's how I
wanted
knew
to
he
be.
was staying on the franchise
Yeah,
because his wife was sold, bro.
yeah,
His
she was.
wife
So
was.
yeah,
She
yeah,
was like, I like those. Yeah, I ain't got to worry about all that
right.
foolishness out in California. She was already sold, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at Noni. You better catch up.
Hey, we breaking news now. We
Right.
breaking news
Dun,
for
dun,
no.
dun. Breaking.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, shout out to Drew,
What
man.
up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Big part of this defense, especially last year. I feel like gave us a lot of versatility in what we need to be able to do. great pass coverage linebacker. So I'm happy, man. I know for a lot of people, this definitely spells that Willie Gay is definitely not going to be back. But you know, what better replacement to get in here than
where does that put Willie Gay though? Like Willie Gay is what, 3 times that?
I would say Willie is probably at about, maybe I could see Willie getting about three for 40, 45, and somewhere in between there. He's a lot younger.
About 15 a year?
Yeah, somebody's gonna pay Willie to
Yeah, he definitely getting that for
championship
sure.
pedigree. He's younger. Definitely probably, as versatile
All
as
energy.
so yeah. Somebody's
Yeah,
gonna pay
all
him.
pass. Yeah, Willie Gay. What he lacks in football skill, he makes up with it with energy and just control chaos throughout the game. Like
Yeah.
we are gonna miss that aspect of Willie Gay. Is we may find somebody to replace him on the field, but we're gonna miss that energy. We have to. Like nobody gave us that energy. Nobody gives us that energy, but Willie Gay.
Yeah, big time locker room guy, man. Definitely gonna miss that for sure. So like, if Willie Gay doesn't come back, like who's gonna get on the Chiefs DJ about the
Stupid.
music? Oh hell.
Hey, you dirty for that, John. You dirty for that.
Oh, John, you ain't right. You ain't
Oh
right.
man.
But yeah, man, like great. But yeah, congratulations to Drew, man. Like this the most money he's ever seen in his NFL career. He's earned it. He was a key part to our success this year, and we look forward to him improving and getting even better for years to come. So,
Man, how do you feel? I'm gonna ask y'all both this question.
all right.
Since 2018, we've been saying, man, you just get past a top 10 defense, man, they'll win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, we all been saying that. Finally got the top 10 defense. Now that top 10 defense may not be top 10 no more after this. Like, are y'all cool
Um,
with that? Like, is it a one hitter quitter or is Spags gonna be able to bring guys in here
it
I
kind of
don't
and
depends,
go back to where
bro.
they are they gonna be able to pick up right where they left off?
It kind of depends on what we do the rest of the offseason in the draft. I mean, at the end of the day, the defense could take a slight hit, but I'm just don't know if it's gonna be anything drastic. Me personally, like let's say Justin Reed doesn't get brought back here, right? I feel like Jamari Connor, I feel like he's ready to step it up and play a bigger role in this defense. And I'm just using that as an example, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know anything. So,
No, you're right, you're right. There's
yeah.
a lot of safeties out there right now.
oh God, that list, man, that list was
it was
crazy. That's a
yesterday was a
crazy
bad day
list.
to be a safety. Because hey, if you was a safety for Buffalo, you definitely was getting cut. If you was in the secondary for Buffalo, you was getting cut yesterday. Everybody that was in the secondary got cut. But if you were a safety, like Seattle cut like 3, 4 guys in it. Like it was a bad day for DBs all around the league. It was crazy.
For sure.
And it's not over. Like a lot of teams are still over the cap.
So DJ,
Way over the cap.
do you see the defense having like a drastic drop, or is it just not gonna be that much if we don't pretty much have the same group of guys?
I don't think it'd be a massive fall off. I mean, it depends. If they're not able to get Chris back, then yeah, for sure.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah. You taking a
if they're
fall.
able to retain Chris, I don't see them falling off that much. I think they brought in a lot of guys, especially over the last couple of years, who've morally bought into the system, and I think they're getting the right guys that fit the system. For real, we've kind of seen over the span of time, Spags has been able to each year elevate this defense as it goes on. Haven't really been back to the Bob Sutton days like that for real. So as long as he don't do that,
Thank God.
I'm right. But no, I don't see them regressing as much. I think, especially now since they got so many, young, hungry guys in that secondary, and guys like Trey McDuffie and Jalen Watson, Josh Williams, and Jamari Connor, Brian Cook, that are that know the system and know what they're doing or whatever. I think as long as they're able to keep that defensive line intact, keep Chris as a centerpiece, I don't see them falling off at all. Now maybe they don't. Maybe they're not top two. You know, I don't know if they can replicate that again or whatever. But as long as I feel like they'll always be top 10, as long as they have Spags and Chris Jones and guys like that.
I mean, it still remains that if they top 15, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
You know what I'm
they
saying?
helping around there. Yeah,
Especially if the offense is back to looking like what they look like. You know what I'm saying? If the offense is back putting up 30, it
I
don't
will
really
say,
matter. Speaking of late,
what's up,
I will
gang?
have one challenge for them next year, and I would like for them to be able to find some more guys that can help create some more turnovers. You know, I feel like if they do. That's the only part of the defense that I feel like that they really need to expound on and get better at. So they got another kind of goal. I feel like next year to go chase. So
we saying CJ, if can the defense they went from a top 10 defense, can they remain that or are they gonna take a little hit for that?
I think they can still be top 10. So the main points of your defense are still there. Chris Jones is still there. Obviously, your pass rush is going to be kind of a very similar situation to last year. Charles Emmanuel was probably going to miss, 4 games? Hopefully not 7 like he did the previous year. Your cornerbacks be a little different not having Snead. He's a big impact guy. But overall, you still have your continuity there as far as your safeties, as long as we all expect Justin Reed to come back. And everybody else in the defense, Nick Bolton's healthy and ready to roll. So outside of, honestly, like not losing, like as long as 95 still there, the defense still going to rock and roll. We played games without Snead before. I'm not trying to
Okay,
discredit anything you did.
what if he ain't there?
It's going to look a little different. Probably won't be able to be as blitz heavy as we do in certain situations, just because Josh and
Can you be
Jalen can play
top 20?
man, but
Can you be top 20 without Chris?
without Chris, that's
Yeah.
that's different. Without Snead, yes. Without Chris, I don't know. That all depends on who you get. Because if you moving off from Chris, you gonna go heavy in the draft, and you're gonna bring in your boy Wilkins, and I don't think country like him.
You gotta you better bring in Wilkins. He lose Chris Jones.
That's the only operation that you do after that. That's the only thing
That's
that can
it.
suffice for real.
Yeah,
you better hope New Orleans cut Colin Saunders again.
or you better hit on that position in the draft.
Look,
Yeah, you got to go
don't
heavy
know.
in draft. It's either heavy draft or Wilkins.
Or you hoping Nadi has a bounce back like he did last year, and even more. Here's the dilemma. If you don't bring Chris back, you literally have to change the way you play defense.
Facts.
Mhm.
Big facts. You got to go heavy.
You're gonna have to put 2 big defensive tackles in the middle and surround them with fast edge guys. You're gonna have to totally change the way you play defense. There's no other choice.
Yeah, facts.
Because ain't no other Chris out there.
If Chris is gone, I would expect him to go heavy and try to go get Byron Murphy. Honestly, that'd be the only move I could see that could suffice him.
Yeah. Byron Murphy and Chris Jenkins Jr. Come on down.
That's it. If
that's the case.
One of them.
For sure.
But CJ, he ready for Blue October already.
You dig what I'm saying? It's that time of the year, baby.
Yes,
you got that quick trip patch on there though.
I'm gonna get it though. I got the jersey with it on it though. This last year's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Chuck, help me out. I can't mess with the comments no more. Okay, there we go.
Okay, but speaking of the initial CJ, let's go ahead and talk about our CJ, the main CJ on the Chiefs.
95 CJ.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Cryptic tweet season all over again, man. So you guys saw the post, the screenshot, and everybody was going crazy. They saw the KC with the ... But what stood out is that when people blew up the picture and looked at the top of the screen, they saw 1 hour. And what cracked me up is I saw all kinds of comments saying, "Who was he on the phone with? Was he on the phone with Brett Beach? Was he on the phone with Andy Reid? Was he on the phone with Clark Hunt? Who was he on the phone with for 1 hour?"
I ain't gonna lie. I said that. So forget you. All right, man. First of all,
he posted it for a reason. He making us squirm. You know how this goes.
First of all,
yeah,
bro. Hey,
they're gonna love it. They're gonna love this one.
Not Chris. Hey, this is a public service announcement, man. This is not a reflection of nobody on Kingdom Cast Tell the Truth or Airhead, AM, PM, you know the whole Kingdom Cast family. You know we big now. But anyway, this is not a reflection of none of those people or entities or parties. Chris, I love you, bro. I'm not doing this shit with you this year, bro. I'm not, bro.
He
I'm
loves his
not
tweet.
hanging on to your every tweet and your every word and every cryptic thing you say and every comment and every post. Bro, I'm not doing it with you this year, bro. I'm sorry. I love you
Once
to death.
once he
I'm
said
not
that, he
doing
only
it with
doing
you
it
this
to
year,
make everybody
Chris.
funny, bro.
Who was you talking to, Chris?
Himself. I
Itself
swear,
is
he be
Wait
funny.
a
talking,
minute. Whose
bro.
phone does that
Country.
though?
He
Do
said
your
it
phone
last
do
year.
that? Your phone
He
say an hour?
he talking
Your
to
phone has
somebody.
a time on it?
I don't know who he talking to. Maybe talking to his wife. I don't know. Maybe talking to his mama. I don't know.
Man,
That's
he's
what I'm
talking
saying.
to his
He
baby
could be talking
mama.
to anybody, man. And I already seen the comments about Patrick Mahomes retweeting the tweet. And I said, look, man, I'm waiting till Tom Pelissero or Ian Rappaport or Adam Schefter say it's
Or
official.
Nate Taylor.
Yeah, or Nate Taylor. Our
When
guy, Nate
when
Taylor.
underdog posted, they got it,
Hey,
baby.
dog. Hey, dog.
Right.
Hey,
I'm waiting for them.
hey. I love y'all, man, but y'all got to start checking them ads, bro, because whoever tweeted that contract out, that was nasty
Oh
work.
my
Bro, we do
gosh,
this every
bro.
year. Y'all
And a
still
lot
fall
of
for
people
that.
fell. A lot
How
of
do y'all
people that
fall for
know
that?
better fell for that one, bro.
In
I'm like, y'all still
2024.
fall for this?
In
Y'all still
2024.
fall for
I
that?
ain't gonna lie, DG, they got me the other day though. I sent one to
DG
DG. He was
retweeted.
like, "Bro, look at this app, bro. What are you
That's that.
talking?"
Yeah.
I immediately, I apologize profusely.
Y'all got to
I was
do
like,
better, bro.
"My
Y'all
bad, they
eyes
got
should
me."
be trained for this, bro. Y'all got better
DG
eyes
said,
for
"Man,
this.
Yeah.
he's like, country, come on, bro." I'm like, "Oh man,
Hey,
my bad."
turn turn them notifications on, man. And
Bro,
if you turn
they got me
notifications
on.
on
Use your
Oh, that,
Twitter,
eyes.
dog.
And this is how you know it ain't real. Because if it was real, your phone would be blowing up. If there was a real
Mm-hmm.
Chris deal done, you would be getting a text message from your friend, a tweet alert from somebody, a DM, an ESPN. There would be plenty of notifications if a Chris Jones deal was really done. So if you just
we know.
scrolling on the timeline and you see a tweet and your phone ain't buzzing at one time, you know it ain't real. So I don't know why y'all even feel for
You
that.
know what I usually do? I scroll up to see if I see it again.
Exactly.
Because if it's real, you gonna see it.
A whole bunch of them, exactly.
Rappaport gonna tweet it. Jesse Powell gonna tweet it. All them
Pelissero,
ML
Schefter, all
football,
of
they
them.
gonna tweet it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yep.
gonna be a
James
whole bunch.
Palmer. Yep.
Mike, they said turn your mic up, CJ.
See that you
Oh,
sound
okay.
kind of low, apparently.
My bad.
Nah, CJ got that handsome interview voice on today. I don't know what's wrong with him.
They don't want me to talk like this, Chuck. I can't.
Hey man, he probably been at T-Mobile all day.
I've been at work,
No,
bro.
nah.
So what do you think? What is a realistic contract looking like for Chris Jones?
I'm like 3 years, around like 90 M's, give or take like 5 or 10. But like that's the baseline. Like 3 years for 90, then you can work around that number. I think that's the baseline.
The projection was 4 year for 120 million. I think with like 80 of that guaranteed to him. I
Yeah.
can see them if it's what CJ's been kind of saying. It's gonna be more about the guarantees at this point in time. How much of a guarantee is he getting at signing? Uh, I think if he wants to get to that 31 number, it's gonna have to be on a 3 year deal versus it being on a 4 year. But if the Chiefs I feel like are gonna go in the direction of trying to move some money down the line or whatever, and have extra cap space for next year and stuff like that, it'll probably be a 4 year deal for them, or maybe a two
With
year.
that funny fourth year that you can play
Yeah,
around with, it's
yeah,
not really a 4 year, but
yeah. I think they might set the 3 year deal up like that too, where it's basically a 2 year with a out in the after the second year. You know,
Yeah,
what's the okay? Let me ask you a different question though.
I didn't get a
What's
chance to
the
answer.
what's the
Let's
no?
see.
Yeah, because I'm gonna change the question.
Okay,
Now.
all right,
Chuck
all
like
right.
I
What's
want
a
to answer.
good
I said,
deal?
dang.
What's a good deal for Chris? And what's a good deal? What does a good deal for Chris look like? What does a good deal for the Chiefs look like? You
Chris will
understand
be
the difference?
4 years, for the Chiefs will be 3. Something
Yeah,
around like guaranteed. He probably gonna want what Country said in the last episode, something close to 70, like 68, 67 guaranteed, 69 maybe, and then for the Chiefs probably like 63, 62, something like that. So anything like when you get longer years, you get lesser guarantees. But if you have a shorter contract, you get higher guarantees. So it's kind of they're basically probably gonna do what Country just said. They're gonna come in with one contract and say, hey, this is a shorter contract, but you have more guaranteed money, or we can give you a longer contract, but you get less guaranteed money. They probably gonna give them the option, like you choose which one, because they both kind of benefit the player, but then one benefits the Chiefs, and then you got to make the decision.
Yeah, because I mean it's hard to gauge on whether Chris wants to get a lot of guaranteed money up front, or he just want to spread it out. And like you mentioned, CJ, so like when I'm looking at these contracts between defense tackles, I mean you got the highest paid one as far as value is Quinn Williams right now, and he got a 4-year deal. And he had $66 million guaranteed up front. So I mean, if Chris is looking for something,
that's your base right there, right? We all agree that
was the base.
that's your base.
Yeah,
that's the line right there.
That's why we thought Chris was going to sign last year. We was waiting on Quinn Williams.
Yeah. So like if Chris wants to get more guaranteed money up front, if he's looking for more guaranteed money up front, then you might be talking about close to the $70 million guaranteed up front. So.
You're gonna dip into that escrow. Got to dip into that liquid money, Mr. Hunt.
I wonder how much money. You know what's funny? And damn, bro, it's changing the subject, but we haven't really heard any contract demands from L'Jarius Sneed.
Yeah.
Y'all think is that funny or is that a plan?
Nah, but you know what's funny though, because his tweet followed right after Chris Jones' post. That's another thing. That's another thing that was cracking me up because he followed right. Yeah, dog. He followed right after that, bro. You said I'm still learning, still growing.
They said,
yeah.
I mean, basically, like when you're looking at Snead's deal, he kind of knows the market. Because what Jalen Johnson get today? 4 years,
19 per.
Yeah, 19 per.
And
Jalen Johnson didn't help him out today, though.
So the tag was already 19 this year for a corner, right? So it's basically around. Yeah. He's in the same market, 19 to 20 M's. And you know the teams ain't gonna give out their sauce, Country, because if we know what you want asking for, then we can renegotiate. Because we still can sign Snead technically. I'm not saying we will, but if like I know what the teams are offering, you ain't gonna want to give out your number, because then you're gonna give out your answers. So.
And here's another thing with Jalen Johnson too. Jalen Johnson, he a little younger than Snead too, and and I think he had an All-Pro selection this year too, if I'm not mistaken.
He ain't got as much tread off the tires either. You know,
right?
I do respect the Snead.
No, 19 to 20. That's the range for a corner. That's the range.
No.
God, I saw that too.
No disrespect, respectfully. In my bookie voice.
Country, they don't even like Michael Thomas. Where did he go to school? You know where did he go to school at?
Who?
I know.
I don't know.
I know y'all know. I'm asking Chiefs again. Where did he go to school at? How many yards did he have this year? If you can't answer me them questions in 30 seconds, you don't like Michael Thomas. Stop.
How many games did he play in this year?
Y'all don't like Michael Thomas like that. Y'all just like him.
Bruh.
Y'all don't like Michael Thomas like that.
Michael Thomas got demoted to wide receiver 2 this past
season. Hey, but Jeff Duncan is a hoe. Jeff Duncan is a hoe.
Slant boy. DG said he ain't never beat the allegations.
Bro.
Look at DG said
one route. He runs one route to perfection. I'll give him a middle of the field crosser. He can run that too as well. But he runs
two routes.
They don't like Michael Thomas. They don't like Michael Thomas like that. I guarantee you they were not tweeting about Michael Thomas during the season.
Yes.
How many Saints games did you watch with Michael Thomas playing? That's another question. If it ain't more than 5, don't talk to me. Y'all don't like Michael Thomas like that.
Bruh. That's just
y'all just saying a name because it's a name.
Right.
That's just like saying Gabe Davis.
Right.
Michael Thomas.
Country, messy, country. I ain't say that. I ain't bring it up. I ain't say the word. He said I ain't say it.
Okay, y'all going too far, bro. That's enough on Dwayne Bowe. That's enough on Dwayne Bowe.
Come on, Quinn.
That's funny. That's mean, but that's funny though. That's so mean. That's very mean.
That did happen, John. That did happen. God. I ain't gonna hold you. That did happen.
Okay, so here's a question. Have the Chiefs? I know Chiefs fans have, but has the Chiefs organization backed themselves into a corner where they are forced to trade Snead? At this point, you kind of got to trade him.
Essentially,
because the fans have already traded Snead. Y'all know that, right? Like they already got their draft pick.
Yeah,
They're already putting it in their mock drafts.
if they gave him permission to trade, yeah, he's more than
When is he ever healthy?
Never.
He hasn't been healthy in like 3 years.
He missed games this year and he barely played.
Right. But
I mean,
as far as the Jerry Sneed goes, man, I mean, y'all used to the verbiage before. I mean, I forgot the exact verbiage like the Chiefs used at the time when it came to Javarius Ward and Marcus Peters. Like eventually they got traded, and you kind of seeing the same verbiage with the news in regards to Jerry Sneed. So I mean, it seems like the inevitable is going to happen.
But they went fast though. Like Marcus Peters was rumored to get traded at 9 a.m. and by 12:30 he was in a Rams uniform.
Yeah. I think Marcus' situation was a little bit different though. It was
a little more hostile. There was some X factors included.
Yeah,
it was.
I mean, yeah, he had a little more.
What about D4? D4 went fast though.
Yeah.
D4 didn't. It wasn't. We didn't play around with D4 that long.
No.
But also Sneeze had the better season of all three of them.
No, we got Quinn. We got 6 picks. We got 7 picks now because we got a 7 more. Yeah.
Conversation.
So basically, like, I think Chris kind of put him in that mode where they have to, like, did Chris give you any indication that he's slowing down this year? Did he show any age of showing that he's 30?
No.
So if you had to choose right now to extend Chris or Sneed, you're picking Chris.
Yes,
Chris still playing like the best defensive player in football. Like we all Chris in DPOI last year. So
you know what Chris did do? Did you know what Chris did do? Chris showed us there's another gear for Chris that we've never seen before.
Well,
oh, you about to say it, aren't you?
What?
No, what Andy Reid said about him.
Oh no! First of all, Coach. Pause, Coach. Pause.
Hey, Chuck,
it's mega pause. Like pause. You got to chill out with that one, Coach. Stop telling the story, please.
But you know, coaches, so he can get they do that. You know.
Right.
Coach is like, I came to the bench.
If you in the D line, if you in the DD room, like, hey, Coach, you can't talk like that.
Andy said, I came to the bench and he was breathing hard and he was bent over. And then I got behind him. I was like, you can go. You can go.
I was like, Andy, please, God, stop. No.
Oh, Coach. But
CJ,
have I'm sorry, bro. Have they put themselves in a corner where you have to trade Sneed?
Yeah, essentially, because like I want Sneed to stay just as much as anyone, but we've all known like a great pass rusher has way more value than a great corner. It's been that way since day one. It's been that way forever for me. I love great corners that can cover, but if you don't get pressure on the quarterback, it don't matter who you got in the back. And Chris Jones didn't show me any indication that he's playing like a 30-year-old. If anything, he's playing like a 25-year-old. Last 2 years, if it ain't Aaron Donald, there ain't been a DT better than Chris Jones. And in my opinion, he was better than Aaron Donald last year. Should have been DPOI, but that's another.
He definitely was better than Aaron Donald.
So
we jumping around a lot, but do you believe the reports of somebody's offering a 1 for L'Jarius Sneed?
That's if they sign the offer sheet, but I don't think they're going to sign the offer sheet. They ain't stupid.
Nah, hell no.
They don't want to have to give up a 1. The last corner that went for a 1 was Jalen, right?
Yeah. And he's not perceived as better than what Jalen was in his prime.
Yeah, Jalen. I mean, Jacksonville Jalen was still that dude.
Right. Jacksonville Jalen. Yeah, he had that perception. He kind of earned that reputation.
That was the dude.
He didn't look like Jacksonville Jalen. He didn't look like that in a long time.
No, I mean, no, I'm talking about.
No, we talking about at the time.
Okay.
Before he got traded to the Rams.
Ask him.
Duval that year with Jalen. So. Hey, country, look at him. Country, wow.
He was probably the best.
Ask him. He was
the best corner in football and on the best defense.
If we get a first, it got to be. If anybody was sending the first, it would be Detroit.
You tell me.
You tell me.
Yeah. Is it you tell me or ask him?
Ask him. I locked him up.
Yeah. You like ask him?
What you think?
He like Wanye Morris from Boys and Men. And
like that.
He do
that little neck roll.
He did the name.
Like
you know what's up. You watch the film. You watch it. Tell me. You tell me.
Hey, he came up there and said, on a perfect day.
He had the strike back when he was saying that too. And he ain't have no shirt on in the press conference. That's what made it funny, bro. He was sitting in his locker like, you tell me. there with
Tell
no shirt
me.
on,
With his
just
shirt
straight
off.
back.
You tell
With no shirt
me.
on. I'm like, bro, you
You
can't be
tell
talking like that,
me.
bro. You tell me.
Okay,
he did have
CJ,
that.
move
He did
on,
have that
bro.
no
Move
hang
on,
time.
bro. Stop,
No,
bro. Stop.
had the short Johns on the back of his neck.
Yeah, he had no hang
Like
time
that.
on the joints.
Boy, it looked like a fake wannabe AI out there. I was crying, bro.
Hey,
I
bro,
was like,
you
this is
stupid. You stupid, bro.
oh God.
All right, DG's not a muse. DG, what you want to say?
Oh
That
no,
man say
I'm
DG said it's
good.
not
Nah.
funny.
Nah,
DG said
I
y'all
don't
fool.
know if the rumors are true about the first round pick. Just need
What teams have been even rumored with the first round pick, DG? Like, what's the teams that's been linked to the
they
first round pick?
it was
Detroit is the only one that makes sense
so
at 29.
Diana Rossini said that basically that's the asking price, I guess that Brett Veach is trying to get at this
Yeah,
point.
if you sign the offer sheet, you got to get the one. But ain't nobody gonna do that, DG. They not stupid.
Yeah, I don't.
If
So
you
for
got
me,
29, though, if you Detroit and you coming off an NFC championship and you got 29, that kind of makes
now I did
that's
say
not a bad.
there was another team. The Cardinals have 2 first round picks. They got the 4th and the 27th. So
NFC,
they might be more willing to
NFC,
move on.
NFC.
You
It
know,
is the NFC.
That makes sense.
so
They got
We don't see
plenty of
them.
cap room too, right?
We don't see them. They don't see us.
they got cap
Do
room.
business.
They're kind of desperate for players at this point in time, for good players at this point in time, and they need a lot of help on that defense.
It makes sense. Though.
And I saw the coach was interested. I said, look, y'all gotta give us Michael Pittman Jr. in return, man. All the times y'all beat us in the regular season, bro.
Would you take that straight up?
So-
Would you do that straight up?
You want Mike?
Yeah.
Want Mike? Jump. I didn't think
Would you do that straight up?
I would.
I mean, with draft picks involved.
What you mean?
No. He said straight like 1 for 1.
Oh, 1 for
Yeah.
1. I mean,
Pittman for Sneak.
I'm
I don't
down
know.
with that too.
I don't know if I do it 1 for 1. I don't know if I like Mike that much.
I'm more so the draft.
I like
pick.
Mike not that much though. Not for 1.
Yeah, I have to involve draft picks though. That's just me. If I were to go that route.
Yeah, I think more than likely he's.
I did see he was available today. I don't know if they do that.
Oh
but
God, we're doing that again.
This is
We're doing that again.
A tradition
We're
like
doing
no
that again.
other. Chuck, it's a tradition. It's part of the.
I'd rather have DeAndre Swift.
Duh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm taking that all
I
day.
can't believe Philly didn't sign Swift. They stupid. Swift had 1,000 yards this year. I would have signed Swift instantly. That would have been one of my first signings.
And it's amazing how he even got 1,000 yards. Because, like, I feel like they kind of underutilized him.
I agree. But I said before the season, his yardage was at 800. I'm like, he going to hit at 1,000 with that O-line easy. And Jalen, I'll sign Swift in a heartbeat if he's available, but I don't think we'll do it because we don't pay nobody at running back. So.
Right.
Hell no, Brent. You don't even like Tony Pollard like that.
Tony Pollard, no.
You don't even like Tony Pollard. When the last time you seen Tony Pollard run for 1 yard and get it?
No.
Damn.
Remember he got stuffed on the goal line, Chuck, in the regular season game, and his whole body turns sideways. He don't run behind his pads. I don't like that.
That Miami game specifically, dog. He should have dove for the end zone. And
he don't run behind his pads. Country would call him a bleep word if he saw him in real life. If we saw him run, he don't run like a dog. Like he don't run like if you go from Pacheco to him, that's a drop off, a major drop off from physicality. We don't need that. We need physical guys that step on the field.
Facts.
I with Swift heavy. I would love Swift. Swift makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need 2 running backs, man. I think we get a
draft.
I think we get a running back, a vet running back, and then we get one late in the draft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
hey, Country, you saw my mock. Hey, Country, you saw my mock. You look at it.
Yeah, I didn't know none of them people.
Man, you don't know Cody Schrader?
As soon as you didn't get Keon Coleman, I threw that shit.
He said, fuck it. He crumbled my shit up and said, fuck it.
No, I was just playing.
He said, that shit's trash.
CJ, he don't know who Schrader is, bro.
He
like
knows Cody Schrader is.
That's the Mizzou guy.
I know who Cody Schrader is. I know who Cody Schrader is.
I seen him clips, bro. He know that. I'll be putting it in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Country try to play. Why you try to play? You act like you don't know who Cody is. I'm gonna tell you some more.
I know who Cody is. You sent him to me. I know all the Texas guys.
You got
I know Cody.
right here. They gonna tell you every time. Both of them gonna tell you every time who you need to know.
Oh God, man! Let me tell you something, man. Twitter was something else when they saw Xavier Worthy did what he did in the 40.
I told you, Mac, he was gonna run
hey,
too.
all jokes aside, that's a hell of a number. All jokes aside, before we even go, that is a hell of a number. 4.22.
I told D-Mac he running a 4-2.
4-1.
I said he going
4-1. My bad. My bad. No
4-1.
disrespect. No disrespect.
DG said, "Don't count my boy number off." What you mean?
And you know what's crazy though? Because he said he looked up to Deshaun Jackson growing up, and then when he ran the 4.22, Deshaun stamped it right away.
Yeah.
On Twitter, that was fire.
DG, I know. He's still a little small for me, bro. He's a little small, bro.
I'm telling you,
but dog, we just saw
matter.
Tank Dell get off. We were seeing
Tank Dell
Devontae Smith get off.
Tape on, fam.
Tank
There are exceptions.
Tank did have a good season, and he was weight.
And I ain't mad at y'all, but that goes to what Andy Reid said today on Colin Cowherd. We like guys that can work off Travis. Rasheed was doing that. Sammy could do it. Juju, and all the guys he named were bigger guys. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I wonder, have we changed the philosophy a little bit on what kind of wide receivers we want? And you can't just say, well, we want a Deshaun type. We want a Tyreek gadget type guy. We want a McCall gadget type. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we change the philosophy on how we pick wide receivers now.
Well, X did a great job of having versatility, which is what Andy really preaches, like you just said, Country. He can play inside and out. He played slide. He played a lot of outside reps at Texas. He ran deep routes. He ran short routes. I think he can come in and play because you already got Rasheed to play off Trav, like you just said. We need somebody to stretch the field and then at times to run deep routes and clearing out. I just need X to run these two main routes. I need you to run a go, three routes, a go, a post, and a deep over. If you can master those three, Rasheed and Justin Watson will handle all the underneath stuff. I just need you to make DBs back up. If you can make them back up, that's gonna make Rasheed's job 10 times easier. And then if we did happen to sign a guy like a Josh Reynolds or who knows Hollywood Brown or Darnell Mooney, do you think Darnell Mooney could do what Xavier Worthy could do, or you think he's like be an upgrade to you? That's you like it.
Yeah.
No, I like Mooney because it ain't gonna be no. He already a step ahead by being with Nagy for 2 years. He's already a step ahead.
He can be a Z. Yeah, he can.
That's why I think it makes more sense.
Yeah,
I don't even know if Richie gonna be on the team, bro, and that's my cousin.
Right, I don't think so. But country is sticking with the history, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Darnell Mooney.
He know the system.
Yeah, he had his best years when Nagy was.
I think you don't have to teach him. You know what I'm saying? Like he already come in off the ground running. You know what I'm saying?
He know the system and he cheap. I'm with it. It makes sense. If we added him and Worthy, I'm cool with both. Or if we got him and we able to get AD Mitchell, I'm cool with that too. You got a lot, like I said, there's like 4 free agent receivers we've all named. There's like 4 rookie receivers we've all named. A combination of 2 out of that 8 is where we're going to end up with. And I think any of those combinations will work better for us because we all agree any of the 2 are going to be better than what we had last year. So
are you cutting Tony?
Trading Tony? You can't trade Tony.
No, I said, are you cutting? I ain't saying nothing about trading.
I said he ain't saying nothing about trading.
You can trade him for 7.
You probably keep him because it don't do nothing for your roster. It don't hurt you or help you. So.
Man,
keep him as a body.
I don't know if they're gonna keep him, bro. I think it's time probably.
I don't care where they kill him. I'm gonna keep him. They don't do nothing.
Okay. But is he gonna be a malcontent or he got 2 Super Bowl rings? Like, is he gonna listen to Pat? Is he gonna meet up in Texas? Because last year he was there. He was there every day.
He was there.
For what it's worth, Tony was there every day.
Yeah, he was. I mean, Tony, he's a mysterious kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
He don't need to be here, but they decided to keep him. I'm not expecting nothing. Like I said, more bodies, a camp body, whatever you need him to do.
But just like your poll the other day, Country, like, you know, when we did
DG said
when we ran down the wide receivers, you know what I'm saying, and the money broke it down and stuff, right? Calvin Ridley, he won that poll. You know, if you paying him $15 million a year, I'm like,
he's 30.
Like, but 15 is a freaking stiff for Calvin Ridley. He's gonna get way more than $15 million in the open market. That's not even a debate.
He's 30, bro.
No, I agree.
That automatically threw him off my board.
But if I can sign Calvin Ridley for 3 years at $15 million, you do that every day of the week, bro. I'm sorry. For $15 million, that's a discount.
And for a guy that just came off of having to
sit
down
for 2 years.
Yeah, he had to sit down for a minute and still get 1,000 yards
off the couch.
That's
what are you gonna do with us?
That's something.
1,100, 1,200 yards right there at minimum.
This is why I gave y'all that project, bro.
fair
That I
point,
wanted
John.
y'all to do.
Yeah, he
Huh?
runs 28. Yeah.
Since he missed a
No.
year, he's
The
But
trend
this
is
is why I
never
gave
snap.
y'all. This is why I gave
right.
y'all that project that I wanted y'all to do, bro.
I got my two.
That free agent. No, now I'm talking about the Veach free agent.
Oh yeah,
Like
the body type and
it's
stuff.
gonna be a guy that's like fresh off his rookie contract or got like a year of control. So he's gonna be like 24, 25. Maybe he failed at the first spot, but we were interested in him before during the draft. We had interest in him. You know, we didn't get him. It's gonna be those type of guys. It's not gonna be a 30-year-old guy. It's just not.
No,
Like he's not even in.
I thought that was a dream scenario what you were making that tweet for. Like if we could pick one of our own. Now realistically, yeah, we're not signing Calvin Ridley. You're right.
Yeah,
No,
realistically, no.
we
thought
still
you were
gonna
thinking
do.
like
No, we still gonna do that. I'm saying when I asked y'all, what's the perfect beach free agent?
yeah, for
It's
Beach,
gonna be
he's
a
right there.
guy that's like
Oh yeah,
25. It's gonna be a guy that's like maybe has a year of control left.
that's
You know what
Mooney
I'm
and
saying?
Gay. If that's the
What
case, Mooney
DG?
or Gay.
What DG? Say it.
There's only two guys that fit that role.
Hollywood Brown, man. Like
Oh
Them two.
God.
26.
Is Hollywood,
sorry,
Gabe,
bro.
or
Like
Mooney? Them the three. Them the three. They all fit that mold, bro.
it's Hollywood Brown, is Darnell Mooney, and unfortunately, it would be
Gabe
Gabe
Davis.
Davis.
They all fit that mold.
They
Young,
all
coming
fit
off the
what y'all
rookie
talking
deal,
about right here. Like,
and
and
they ain't gonna be
I'm
expensive.
Okay.
extremely
All right,
against
so let's
Gabe.
break it down. Okay, you want to add KJ Osborne in there too, or no?
Yeah,
You could possibly, yeah.
maybe.
I
Man,
don't
that's
know too
cool.
much about.
He's still young. I mean, he was decent for Minnesota for his role.
All right, so I think the Mooney knowing the offense already puts him ahead to me,
Facts.
Uh-huh.
and he's not going to be as much.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe Davis,
Chris said they signing Curtis Daniel.
Curtis
DG, you
Samuel.
take Gabe Davis. What's wrong? Give me what's wrong with him?
DG don't like this.
So for me, I think Gabe Davis is for a lot of, and especially for the Chiefs fan base, he's living off that one game that he got to go up against Mike
Don't
Hughes.
forget that Steelers game.
Yeah, and that to me, I just y'all complained about MVS the whole time he was here, and you just want to go get younger MVS.
Look,
I
speak
don't
of the
think
devil.
so. They don't want to get him. They just know if Beach signs him, don't be shocked. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
I won't. I would.
I don't want Gabe. But if
I don't
that
want him.
alert come across
I
your
wouldn't be
phone,
shocked, but
facts.
I just think that you kind of been there, done that already,
I
and
agree.
you kind of should have learned your lesson from that the first time. You know, especially now and then going into this year, Gabe Davis missed how many games this year?
5,
He
6.
wasn't even in the playoff game
He only
against
played
us
like
this
13.
year.
I think he played like 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he was
that's
hurt.
all he played all this year.
No, he missed like 4. I think he missed like 4 or 5
Oh,
games.
okay. He missed 4.
He
Okay.
missed like 4
Most
or
of those
5 games
games
this
was
year.
for later on in the season, but I just
Better
Okay.
fantasy
So
PPR.
okay. So
exactly what
He do be snapping the fantasy though. He do.
you gave the cons. What are the pros?
He immediately
of
can
Gabe
come in and learn
Davis.
the offense day one.
Yes, of Gabe Davis.
He a field stretcher that we looking for.
Deep threat. He's young, like you said,
Yeah, I would
controllable.
say the age
He has
as well.
better hands than MVS.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
have better hands than MVS.
Now, I'm not. It's not a high bar. I'm just saying. You told me pros. Those are the pros.
Yeah,
Okay.
He can
Okay.
run. He can stretch the field. He's young. He's not going to be expensive, and he has better hands than MVS.
All
If
right.
you'd have told me
So
that last year, that's what I'm telling you.
CJ, give me Mooney's pros and cons.
Mooney can play inside out. He knows the offense. Again, young, cheap, and controllable, and he can come in and immediately be our Z from day one. I've seen him play inside out when he was in Chicago with Mitchell Trubisky. Imagine playing inside out here when you're playing off, like you said, off of Travis Kelce, off of Rasheed Rice. His job immediately comes 10 times easier coming here. So,
All right. So what's the cons?
for what it's worth, Darnell Mooney's a smooth route runner. Cons, not necessarily the best at like attacking the football downfield, like when the ball's in the air. That's not really his best attribute. He has decent speed, but not necessarily like elite speed. Not like the best, like catching the ball through contact at times. But his versatility is definitely his pro. That's his biggest pro for me. The cons are kind of like physicality, hand strength, and catching the ball through contact. That'll be some cons.
Injuries have been an issue with him too.
That too. Yeah, he been hurt. Him and Gabe both have that issue. Been missing games. And I think
All right, who
sometimes
was the
dudes be
other guy
missing
we
games,
had?
BG. I'll be like, they be missing games because they don't want to get hurt because they know they're gonna get paid eventually. So
And other guys
Hollywood.
were Hollywood.
Okay, Hollywood.
He ain't got that many cons for me. He got more pros than he do cons. He's the best route runner of the group, no question.
This will be his third team.
I agree with you.
But-
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so can I let me defend Hollywood Brown?
Go
When
ahead.
Hollywood Brown got drafted, first of all, I
I
felt like
object. No, I'm just kidding.
God,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
he got drafted to the wrong team, in my opinion.
Bingo.
He went to a
Wrong
team
team.
that
Wrong
was
team.
run eccentric, and they didn't know how to really use him.
Facts.
Then you play what 3 years there or something like that,
for 3,
whatever. Now you move on to an Arizona team, which we all know what's been happening there. Kyler's been hurt, out for the year. You know,
He only played with
things of that
Kyler like
nature.
5 games. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been a bad team since he's gotten there, and he's had to play with a carousel of quarterbacks. You know, I know on top of that, like he's had some injuries and things like that, and some drop issues and stuff. But for me, if you're talking about out of all 3 of those guys, who is the better receiver out of all 3 of them, it's Hollywood.
Hollywood, no question.
You know,
Easy. And I
He got the highest ceiling out of all of them.
yeah,
for sure. Best
like
route runner, best
I can
runner
agree with
catch.
that. I can agree with that.
He the best one out of
I
this.
think he could come here, and I think Andy Reid could turn him into a Pro Bowl receiver.
He can get
With
8,
the
900
amount of
yards. He can get
touches
8,
and
900 yards.
production that he would get here.
Who was the other guy we had? Gabe, Hollywood, Mooney, and
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley.
So we taking Calvin off the board because we know that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
He's
if you want to be,
he's just too old.
We've had some other guards.
What about Curtis Samuel? I hear Curtis Samuel a lot.
I don't mind Curtis.
out.
He's that's an Andy guy though. A guy that
It
can
is.
play running back and receiver his entire career. He played both. He can guy that can play in the backfield, take a jet sweep. He can also run a go route and catch a 7-yard bomb. He can do both. But that's a guy that Andy would love because he does everything. And we preach versatility in this offense. So Curtis Samuel is the prototypical Andy Reid receiver. Literally.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can line him up anywhere.
I don't know if Manny be high or just I don't know.
Manny,
He
I don't even know if he's in the league, Manny.
Manny,
he's in the USFL right now. He just got in the XFL or something.
I done got used to Andy. I done got used to Manny's game, man. So I just be letting him talk.
Kiki Cutie's like 5'4". Nah, I'm playing. He probably really like 5'7", but he is short.
Hey, Kiki had Mahomes looking real good in school, though.
He was getting open, wasn't he? Hey, because he was getting open. The little boy was getting open. But no, like I think out of all those receivers, if I had to pick one that Beach is gonna sign, it's probably gonna be Mooney.
I think because you add all that in, and then you say he's gonna be cheaper.
Cheaper, and he knows,
so
and he
him knowing the offense and being cheap is probably his main.
Them the 2 biggest ones.
And then Matt Nagy gonna bang the drum for him too.
Exactly.
So, you
he
think
got somebody
so?
preaching. He got to do a coach that's coached him. He knows the system, and he's cheap, and he can play multiple positions. He checked all the boxes right there.
We kind of passed on Shark last year.
Give me Josh Reynolds over. That's another dude. Give me out the pros and cons of Josh Reynolds. I already did mine yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, but Josh, right? Why Josh Reynolds didn't choose us, bro? I don't like that.
Detroit.
I'm Jared Goff's his guy, man.
Yeah, he played with Goff too in L.A.
He played with, yeah, he did play with Goff. Yeah.
But now that he's available, what you think about Josh? I like Josh for this offense.
I mean, I like Josh for the offense too. I mean, he's a good route runner. You can find ways to get open. You know, whether it's man or zone.
Made big catches in the big moments too. L.A. and Detroit.
Right, and like that,
playoffs too.
And that San Fran game was an anomaly. Like when he was dropping those passes in the second half, that was a rare occasion with him. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You rarely see him have a terrible half like that.
That Super Bowl run in LA and this almost Super Bowl
run in
man,
come on, he better than D-Rob, bro.
Quinn, he better than D-Rob.
Quinn, you just lied. Quinn, you get out the team.
He
Quinn,
definitely lied.
I know you don't like Josh, but now you lied.
I will say, don't forget about that year he was in Tennessee. He disappeared.
I like Kendrick.
He wasn't Tennessee.
I like Kendrick Bourne. Shout out to my guy Miguel Means, man. But yeah, I like Kendrick Bourne, but he didn't he have an ACL injury this past year? I can't.
We
He
don't
doesn't
do
I can't risk
ACLs.
that.
We don't
Hey,
do
yeah,
NPL.
he on prove it deal status right now, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
he got to clear a physical before he talk about
He's
joining
not
the
a
team.
he's
bro.
not a
Right.
field shooter,
We
so
ain't fooling with
I
you, bro.
wouldn't see
Yeah,
the
he didn't win no
interest.
fifth field, no way.
Yeah.
Other casualty.
Yeah, because I ain't really seen him run deep routes.
I will say if Cortland Sutton is
If
available,
Cortland Sutton's available,
that's who
yes.
I would really want.
Yes.
Oh, Denver about to start. Denver ain't
I'll
done.
kick the tires.
Denver probably still a couple double digit over the cap.
I would be in on Lockett.
Yeah, they still over.
They still got to cut players. They
How
already
old
talking
is
about moving
Lockett?
for 30.
Lockett would be
He in his
turning
32?
30s.
Yeah.
30?
Yeah.
Him and Calvin really both make sense, but like you said, they 30.
I mean,
But
his
they
days
make-
to play.
Yeah.
But they make sense though. Jesus Christ.
They do.
But with
They
Lockett,
make-
you get extreme versatility, a guy who can play inside and out.
At the
A
highest point,
phenomenal,
that's Lockett. All
route
this.
runner, a guy
All
who
that.
understands how to run routes, how to get himself open. Lockett would be perfect.
Make
fit.
big moment catches, all that little Tony
Yeah.
toe tap in the back of the end zone country that you like, all the little
Mhm.
tracking the ball, he do all that. Lockett
Yeah.
do all that. And he do it
Hey,
at 5'11".
Denver ain't done. I can see. Would you choose Sutton or Judy though? Because they're gonna have to cut.
Son,
Cortland
come
No, I'm
on,
saying
man.
they're gonna have
You
to.
and
No, I'm
Sutton, come
saying.
on, bro.
I'm saying Denver gonna have to cut. They're gonna have to cut one of them.
Who they would cut. All they know who.
Oh,
Oh yeah. If I'm cutting them, it'd be easier to move Judy than it is to move Sawyer. Yeah.
but I heard they
I'm
may.
cutting Judy.
I heard they may have to cut both.
They could. They may have to.
They like 20 million over the cap, bro. And then
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, ain't Russell hitting them for what 48 this year?
80.
Yeah, they paying him not to play there no more.
Hey, bro. Hey, yeah, Tim Patrick's getting cut too.
Bro, didn't he tear
Yeah,
his
Tim
leg like
gone
3
too.
times? He got 2 ACL and Achilles. He's
I'm
good.
Yeah, he's done.
Tim done. He's done.
Yeah, them legs hurt. Can we talk about that briefly? Denver, that's a bad look, baby.
It was all
85
good
million
until
in
we
dead money is a bad look.
Look, this is how you know the new ownership has money to spend, dog. They got all kinds of bread. Them folks at Walmart, man. The Walton Penner,
they write checks, boy.
Was that an emotional decision or was that a football decision?
I think that was kind of emotional because Sean
that's
Payton
not a football decision. Because a football, I would have. Hey man, we're gonna have to ride it out. I want to cut him with 85 million, not to play.
But this was
Sean told him to cut him because Sean don't fuck.
Exactly, I was about to say
Sean
that,
not
CJ.
like Russ, bro.
It was clear that Sean Payton and Russell Wilson, they were not vibing at all.
That's why he got cut.
Yeah, Sean was, and you saw like 2 or 3 different instances. Sean was cussing out Russell or getting in his face. Yeah, he was
man.
sick.
Sean Payton got enough pull to go to the owner and say 85 million dead.
Crazy, ain't it?
Apparently so.
I think
he had that pull in New Orleans.
You think they making that decision without?
He earned it in New Orleans. He ain't earned it there.
My fault, DG. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
No, I was gonna say I think as an organization as a whole, especially with getting new ownership, I think they just realized they made a mistake. And they messed that up. They thought I think the original plan for them going into everything was hiring Nathaniel Hackett, getting Aaron Rodgers there. And when that didn't happen, I think they felt like they had to get somebody who could be possibly on the same caliber. And unfortunately, I don't think they knew that Russell Wilson just was past that point or whatever, and it wasn't going to work with Nathaniel Hackett. And then you try to bring in a guy like Sean Payton, and Payton has an ego, and 2 egos don't match.
That's exactly why he got cut.
Yeah,
that's exactly why he got cut, bro.
I think now the organization probably trusts Sean Payton's word more than they would trust Russell Wilson's word at this point, and they just gonna eat the money and realize they made a mistake and move on.
The biggest mistake they made? Redoing the contract. Why did they ever redo the contract? There was no need to redo the contract.
I have no idea.
Hey, I don't know.
That was the first mistake, the very first. Like it was cool that y'all the trade. I probably still would have made the trade. I'm sorry, I know it ain't worked out.
Make the
But
trade, yeah, but not for the
redoing
value
the
that they did.
contract, that was the bad decision. And then
That's a fact.
no, hold on. BG, right. The first bad decision was putting all your eggs in the Aaron Rodgers basket. That was a terrible decision. You can't
they thought
you
they were
can't
getting
do
Rodgers.
it just going off one guy, especially that guy.
They definitely thought they were getting Rodgers.
And Russ became the break glass in case of emergency plan.
Plan B.
No, Russ became the what are we gonna do? Aaron Rodgers ain't coming.
Aaron's not coming.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Break glass in case of emergency. It was a plan B backup plan that they came with on the fly, and I felt like they thought, well, he's been an elite quarterback. You know, at some point in his career, he can come in here and help us win and do kind of what Aaron Rodgers was going to help us do, and it don't work like that.
So
bottom line is this. But the bottom line is this, dog. Sean Payton, he sabotaged Russell Wilson from the beginning. Bottom line, like he didn't want him. He didn't want him. He didn't want him at all. And Russell really didn't even play bad this past season. To be honest, like Denver's losses for the most part weren't Russell Wilson's fault.
Their defense.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, would you have made the trade?
Nah.
Yeah, no.
You know how much they gave up for Russell?
They gave up a lot for Russell.
What they gave up alone was way too much. Like I wouldn't even gave that up for Aaron Rodgers.
He ain't that good.
You know?
Like,
was it like?
All right, hold on. We're not about to do that. He ain't that good. Come on, man. Come on.
No, he's good. No, Russell Wilson.
At that point in his career, he was on the downslope, man.
He was on the decline.
A little bit, but it wasn't drastic. It wasn't drastic.
He was coming off the year, Chuck, where they said let Russ cook. What happened?
He got cooked.
He got cooked.
But
he got flambéed.
When he come off with like a thumb injury, like on his throwing hand, when he recovered from that,
last year he was. The second last year, he did.
I thought it was that fine.
No, I don't mind them. You can trade for Russ, but the value doesn't equate to Russell Wilson's play at the time. It doesn't. It doesn't equate. That's my only issue. If he was playing high level ball, I would have no problem with you doing that if that's what you believe. I'm not doing it because I don't think Russell Wilson was that much of a floor raiser in Seattle. Who was the backbone of that defense?
Definitely
the run
Rodgers.
game and the defense. He was not a floor raiser.
Aaron
Rodgers was not a floor raiser.
Rodgers was coming out MVP, right?
Yeah.
Rodgers was coming out MVP.
Yeah.
Rodgers was better, duh.
Look. I mean, obviously you're gonna say Aaron Rodgers here, but
because it's true.
But you know what's bad about that? Rodgers was better than Wilson, right? Russell Wilson threw 4 interceptions in the NFC Championship game, and Aaron Rodgers still couldn't win that game. Like the defense gave you 4 or 5 turnovers, and you still couldn't win that game against Seattle. So I don't know.
That was an older game, Chuck. He's talking about their.
But that was.
I'm just saying.
Like the Legion of Boom was still there.
If you better than Russ, you would take advantage of that situation.
I agree with you, but we can't knock a dude for struggling against one of the best secondaries in NFL history.
Yeah, man.
That's the Legion of Boom.
You know,
all-time defense. You had a bad game against a top 3 secondary all time. I'm knocking you for that.
Hey, Brent.
I'm just saying he had plenty of times to close that game out. I'm just saying.
There was a couple of years where Russ was in the top 5, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, Russ was balling.
Russ had one of the prettiest deep balls in the league at one time.
Pause, but yes.
Pause.
But he did.
That's an Andy Reid pause.
That Tyler Lockett connection was elite for years in Seattle. When they threw the deep ball, it was crazy. So he did have
I mean,
but also let's not add like, I mean, not to get off the Seattle times with Russ, but let's not act like Denver wasn't bringing in the best talent either.
Go back.
Which one? This one?
Go back.
Hold on. The only thing Russ did was beat the Chiefs.
Nah, he said. Oh, that one?
This one?
No, what D-Mac said.
D-Mac.
Oh, yeah. Damn, stop touching the comments. I got this.
Now you don't want me to touch the comments. Now you don't want me to touch the comments.
Now you don't want him to do it.
All right.
I agree.
No, Russ has
he was in the.
He had some seasons where he was borderline. He was just on the outside looking in.
Top 10 quarterback while he was like outside of the last 3 years in Seattle. He was always a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then he had some years where he was knocking on 5. He had some years he was really, really good.
Wasn't he like in the MVP? No, never mind.
That first year they were on that let Russ cook movement. He was in the MVP conversation for like half the year. Probably, I think that was like
Okay,
20.
yeah,
I think that was
okay.
like 2018, 2017. The couple years after Legion of Boom was over, and they fully
Some of
invested
y'all
in the
give that
passing
man
game.
more credit
Yeah,
than he
DK
need to
Metcalf
get.
was there.
Hey.
They drafted him and everything. Yeah, that's when they started going on.
Hey, but why are we listening to D-Mac? You don't show up to the show, you only get 3 comments read, bro.
He said 3.
You only get 3 comments. Stop commenting.
Country gonna block him out the comments.
Nah,
He said you only get 3.
I'm joking. Nah, but hey, it couldn't have happened to a better team. Congratulations to the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, baby.
Who's next?
Who's next? Oh, the Chargers.
The Chargers. They next. How long
Chargers still about 20 million over that cap, baby. Who's next?
Yeah.
They already cut Kendricks. How you gonna cut the guy that you cut Drew Tranquil for?
Same old
Y'all
phone charges,
y'all
man.
keep making these great decisions. AFC West.
Houseway.
In Vegas, they got the Mahomes rules. They got the blueprint to beat us.
Mahomes rules is crazy.
Denver's in cap hell for the next 5 years.
At least 3 to 5 years.
At least 3 years.
Who knows?
3 to 5 years for sure.
San Diego's in reflux again.
Khalil
And
Mack
cap
about
hell.
to be up out of there. So yeah. Keenan Allen about to get cut. Mike Williams about to get cut. Austin Eckler about to get cut.
What are they waiting on?
I'm about to say, how's Joey Bosa still there?
We talked about we touched on Buffalo a little bit, but Chargers is next. They about to start cutting some people.
That's a fact.
I wish I would cut my cousin, man. I'm coming to get him.
Derwin.
Oh, Derwin. If they cut Derwin, I'm coming to get him.
Oh gosh, Derwin.
Derwin.
You and these Florida State guys, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, that's my cousin, Derwin James. That's my cousin, bro. Hey, CJ.
Yeah.
So you woke up yesterday. Put yourself in this position. You woke up yesterday, and you were a defensive back for the Buffalo Bills. How do you feel?
If I'm Jordan Poyer, I feel like I respect Jordan Poyer. I know we talk trash, but like he is the dude that had a infection in his shoulder to where like remember he couldn't fly with the team. So he had to drive like 22 hours across the country back home to try to play a game, and they were trying to play against us. So I respect Jordan Poyer. I know we kind of knock him because he's a Bill, but he's always the dude I thought that played hard. And honestly, I wouldn't mind having him on the team, but he old as dirt. So but no, all of their DBs, I mean, this is what you I feel bad for Kyer Elam, bro. That shit sucks. Like, you were supposed to be the one taken before or after Trent McDuffie, and now you got to go to Buffalo, and now you kind of sitting there with no Tre'Davious White, no Jordan Poyer. Most of their linebackers have been gone. A lot of the guys, and then that Von Miller contract. Jesus Christ, that shit was disgusting. I just had day one. So a lot of the DBs were veterans though, outside of the young guys they kept. But like they went all in to try to beat us, and it didn't work.
Man,
they went all in.
We talk about Russell Wilson contract. That Von Miller contract.
Oh boy, shout to his agent.
Hey, that's why a lot of them are gone. That's why a lot of them are out of there.
That's a fact.
They dumped all that money into that contract.
He cost them half of their DB room.
Yeah,
you see what I posted yesterday about Von Miller calling his teammates.
What team?
So I had
that was nasty.
Did he send him that wine that he had, that Von Miller wine?
Hey, he got his own wine.
Von was calling all of them yesterday saying, yeah,
hey, bro, I'm going to send you a bottle, bro.
I got paid, and all y'all got to go.
I'm going to send you a bottle on your way out, gang.
Yes, so.
Nasty work.
So after he restructured
it too, and it's still nasty.
Right, because like after restructuring for 2025, it's only 20.7 million. But then in 2026, it's 12.5 million.
2026.
Yeah, he had a 6-year deal.
Be in the league in 2026.
They really gave how he was 33 when he signed that deal. He's 35.
Bruh, he
was already in his 30s.
They gave us.
He was old then.
A 6-year deal at 33 years old is crazy. I don't know what
I believe there's an out Is there an out?
There
There
yeah,
should
it's
be an
after the
out.
third year. I think he said 26.
Yeah.
26 after the third year.
And what helped Von Miller is that Von Miller had that nice run when he came to the Rams and helped Aaron Donald get that ring. And then that's
got no Aaron Donald or a Jalen Ramsey. What made
right.
you think that? All right,
and he fleeced the Buffalo Bills after that.
Shout out to
Fleeced
him.
them.
What
Shout out to
made
him.
them think
Two
he
Super
was the
Bowl rings
difference?
Yeah.
What made them think he was the difference between them and Kansas City or them in Cincinnati?
Exactly,
They
D
thought
man.
they were
At
one
that
player
point in
away.
his career.
They thought he was going to be what he did in LA. And if you
They
really
thought they
Well,
watch
were
him
one.
in LA,
Yeah.
he was a complimentary piece. He wasn't the engine for that defense. It was Aaron
Right.
Donald still, even at his age.
Right. But he was a great compliment. He was a great compliment.
Great compliment, but off of the Hall of Fame D tackle. Y'all ain't got no Hall of Fame D tackle in Buffalo. So you asking him to set the tone every week? That's not good. Ed Oliver didn't live up to the hype, even though he had a solid year this year. Greg Rousseau, young player, didn't really live up to it. They had a lot of first-round picks. AJ Epinesa, their other DN that they drafted, they've had a lot of first-round investments. Shaq Lawson, another guy in Buffalo, that didn't really live up to the expectations that they were expected to be this dominant defensive group. The best group of that team for the last couple of years for Buffalo's been their linebacking core.
Bro, as long as they got Matt Milano, though. As long as they got Matt Milano.
And now
who
Milano's
can't
starting
stay
to get
on
a
the
little banged
field.
up.
I don't even
Milano's
like
starting to get a
Milano
little
like that
banged
as a
up.
person, but like as a player, he's one of the best linebackers in football, bro. Matt Milano, a dog.
But
I
see,
thought shit about being a dog, though.
this is what happened. Everybody else in our division and all these contenders went out and spent money. And you know what Kansas City did? Focus on the draft and got younger.
Yep.
Now all of y'all in cap hell. We still what third youngest team in the league. We done won 2 Super Bowls in the meantime.
But Brett Veach is a bad
we ain't
GM.
spent barely.
Right.
But my GM ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Brett Veach.
He's the one, not the two. He's the
Veach,
one.
you bro. You
And the guy y'all claim is the best GM in the league, he going through the same stuff.
Which GM is that?
Howie Roseman.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you was talking about. Yeah.
They hype him up every year. And what Philadelphia look like? Jason Kelce gone.
Garbage.
I mean, they still got
Fletcher
Cam
Cox
Jerks.
about to retire.
Did you see that defense at the end of the year?
Yeah.
They sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever tell me Howie Roseman.
They wouldn't got Kevin.
Listen.
They wouldn't got the dude from Tennessee and then cut him.
Right. Kevin Byard, he wasn't even there a full season.
Man.
But you know what they're going to do next, though?
Bradbury, trash.
You know what they're going to do next, though, right?
What?
They're going to sign Justin Simmons. They're going to break the bank for Justin Simmons because he's familiar with Fangio's system.
They're gonna overpay for Simmons for sure.
Yeah, they definitely overpaying for Justin Simmons.
What up, Kyle?
What's up, Kyle?
I'm surprised they're not in on Sneak.
Philly?
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to pay him like that.
Yeah,
right.
I don't.
Why not? Look,
Hey,
why not? They done paid everybody else.
Do they want to do business with us after we beat that?
I don't think the Chiefs want to do business.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's trade with the team that beat us in the Super Bowl.
Help them in no shape or form.
Let me ask you a question. What team is so bad that the Chiefs would feel comfortable? What AFC team is so bad the Chiefs would feel comfortable dealing with them?
Besides the ones in our division?
We're not trading in division.
But
in the worst
that's
team
not
in our
happening.
division.
So what AFC team is bad enough that we'd be like, all right, y'all can have them? I think Indy kind of pissed.
Indy, they sneaky good though because they got AR, they got some pieces. I'll say the Titans or the Patriots in the two.
Yeah,
Patriots.
New England is bad. Tennessee is terrible. Those are two teams we could trade with them, and they got.
Oh my God! Speaking of New England, what happened to J.C. Jackson? What happened to him?
Product of the system, man.
He went to the Chargers. He was on top of the world.
He got his money.
Got paid, and he might be out the league. He might not get another contract. He's been that bad.
Vet minimum for him wherever he go. We all knew he was assistant quarterback in New England. Once he left, he was never going to be the same guy. Justin Watson put him on the hook.
The injury kind of derailed.
What was the injury again, though, DJ?
He tore his Achilles, I believe.
I think
did he tear his Achilles?
His ankle was the first injury when he first got to LA, and then he tore his Achilles.
Yeah,
after this past season. So back-to-back years,
he had a
injuries.
chronic ankle injury in New England, and he went to the Chargers. He tore that Achilles.
And the Chargers decided to pay him anyway. So
With
I
their
think
bad medical staff.
I believe him and Tre'Davious White are kind of on the same level, that injuries ultimately killed their careers.
You know what? The
It is.
Chargers medical team so bad they was working on his hip the whole time.
Boy, they've had a history of having bad training,
He
bad
kept
training
saying,
medical
it's
staff too.
my
Oh,
Achilles.
God.
It's my Achilles. They was like, yeah, man, your hip is good.
Put your hip back in place.
Terrible.
Nah, it's gonna be a. I could honestly like obviously Tennessee and New England are way too high up for us to trade with them. But the most realistic teams, I think, like in that 24 to 26 range, is like Green Bay, because I think they're gonna move out Jair. Arizona, like we said, because they need a lot of needs, and Atlanta's a possibility. I know they have AJ Terrell, but I think they think they're in a win now mode if they really want to go get Kirk Cousins. So making a move for Snead would make them as the offseason favorite to win the NFC South if they sign Snead. I think that would make them if they could do that and get Kirk.
How does Snead play? What kind of are they on turf in Detroit? That wouldn't be good for his knee, though, would it?
He probably want to play on grass if I'm him.
Detroit got the same turf, kind of like how the Giants do, the Jets do.
I think MetLife.
No, never mind.
But
you don't want to go there.
MetLife's supposed to be going to all grass now, going into 24. So
yeah, they need to.
Because I'm really looking at Detroit as the only that's the only one that makes sense for that first
one. Yeah, them in Atlanta makes sense for me. And then
he ain't gonna have much of a choice what kind of grass he want to play on. It's gonna be where the Chiefs goes.
Wherever we send you, boys, where you go.
Exactly. Chiefs gonna dictate that. So, but yeah,
go to Arizona. They got grass. They roll it in. We'll do good by you. Go to Arizona.
I wanna. It got to be in the 30s or 40s. I want a high second round pick.
Something before anything.
If I get a mid second round pick, then you won't have to give me a fifth too.
Yeah, I definitely want a high second round pick at least. If we can get that, that'd be great.
I just want to pass Xavier Worthy like twice in the draft. I just want him to be there and we pass. Hey, y'all had to watch me see George Pickens get passed by 4 times. I just need to share that pain with somebody.
Sure.
Country hell.
Trauma
country.
I wanted George Pickens bad.
People still crying over George Pickens.
Look, Brett Beach, you made the right decision. You made the right decision.
Yeah, people still crying over that too, man.
Man, George Pickens would.
And the funny part is,
can you imagine?
Half of y'all
can you imagine that
in a locker room, bro? Half of y'all would cry if y'all were in a real locker room. but y'all want George Pickens. If y'all had to actually go into a locker room, y'all would lose y'all shit. If y'all actually saw what happened. Stop telling me y'all want these players, bro.
From somebody who's actually been in the locker room.
Y'all don't want to be in there,
told y'all that.
The way George Pickens be acting.
this dude, you yelling at your son on.
Get your ass up. I was like, Quinn, you okay? I was wondering what Quinn was talking about.
No,
like,
boy, okay? He said, or you're dealing with me. What did he say?
Hey man, shout out to Drew Twinkle, man. That was a hell of a signing.
Drewski.
He needed it. He deserved it. He escaped San Diego, he was in San Diego.
He here till 27.
He here till 27.
27. I like that.
That 13 for 3. That's probably what 4 a year.
About 6. What do you get? About 6 years, like 6.
It's 3 years though, right? You can spread that 13 million all over. I wonder what the numbers look like.
13.
I wonder what his base
19
is.
overall. Yeah.
I wonder what his base is.
Probably 5-6. That's a cap hit.
He probably got a couple milli signing today or whatever that's gonna come through. But yeah, he got a nice little check signing his name today.
All right. Well, y'all both betting, man. Y'all both betting, man. Who's the next free agent to be signed by the Chiefs?
It ain't gonna be.
I don't know, but I do know one. I do know one thing. If you want to be a Chief, for a long time, just watch how you move on social media at times. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Just watch how you move on social media at times. Y'all, if y'all missed it, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You
Tyron.
know how that go.
Hey, Tyron had fun with it though.
Yeah,
No,
He
yeah.
had fun with it though. So
Tyron
I'm
said
glad he
something
can
y'all
make a
talking
joke
about.
of it, but
I'm gonna
yeah,
get my bars off.
right.
He always
he
got
said
his bars off.
he said he wanted the rant about Justin Simmons, but he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep it this way. He's a pro's pro. He's gonna lay on his feet somewhere else.
Yeah.
He said the reason he hadn't rant like that and ran in years is the reason why he's not still a Chief. But or part of the
Tyler
reason.
funny.
Or part
Tyler
of the
was
reason.
funny for that, man. He's
Yeah.
funny for that.
Tyron didn't give two.
Whatever,
more-
dude.
Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
He really don't.
So,
If we
So-
signing veterans for the low, tell Quandre Diggs to pull up. He could be the new Mike Edwards for real. If we can't get Mike Edwards back,
I would like that.
Who would you rather have?
Quandre.
Between them two, Quandre
Okay.
faster and he hit harder.
Mm-hmm.
So who
Texas
the next
boy.
guy?
Yeah, we know.
Who the next guy, bro? Who would you put you a betting man, CJ?
If it's a defense, it's probably gonna be probably a DB because we're gonna lose Snead. He's gonna try to find a veteran DB to come in and play right away. Offensively, it would probably be somebody like we said, Mooney or Hollywood, whichever one of the ones that we can get the cheapest deal. Out of those four, whoever gives us the cheapest deal is the one we're probably gonna go with. Honestly.
Okay. All right. Now, free agency starts on the 13th, right?
Tampering starts Monday, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay,
tampering
so,
period is Monday.
all right.
Legal
Kansas City
tampering.
Chiefs Twitter. Early in the morning, there's gonna be a lot of deals announced. There's gonna be a lot of money thrown around. We ain't gonna be in that. Don't even try to put us in that. We ain't gonna be in that. Later on in the afternoon, there's gonna be some more money. Later on that night, we gonna throw out a deal. Please stay calm. Please don't say this ain't gonna work. Oh God, we so
I don't know.
broke.
Remember last year they came right out the gate signing Juwan. So
they did. They did kind of do it.
Oh my God. Can I touch on that for a sec, bro? Like, Jawan Taylor has only been here a year, and people were talking about how bad his contract is.
I hate you.
I'm like, dog, like, Jawan Taylor just got here, bro. Can we at least get another year out of Jawan Taylor before you start judging his contract? Like, damn.
If you don't believe in Andy Heck if you don't think Andy Heck can actually get Jawan Taylor better, you clearly disrespected this coaching staff. There's nobody. That's why when I did my mock, that's why I restricted his contract. There's nobody I trust more in the league to make Jawan Taylor the best player he can be than Andy Heck. If we didn't have the coaching staff we had, I probably wouldn't have extended Jawan. But that's one of my main reasons.
Do you trust him to make Wanye better though?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. and like to protect your investment.
Because I think that's the bigger question than Taylor.
And to protect
both of them for sure, absolutely.
And to protect your big investment at quarterback, it's gonna cost. Like, y'all think offensive linemen are cheap?
Especially not good tackles.
Yeah.
On both sides. On both sides.
And Jawan is young. So if we can lock him up, I know I'm not saying he's the best, but
bro, he really didn't get $80 million. He really got like 60.
This goes to show me.
Right.
I'm gonna just say this. This goes to show me a lot of y'all don't understand contracts and how things work.
Y'all think he just walked out with $80 million?
Look, Jawan Taylor last year was a 25-year-old right tackle on the market, right? That's what you pay for youth. You pay for a guy to come in here and develop into this system and spend his career here, his prime of his career here. That's what you pay for. Jacksonville had already groomed him and got him to the point now where he's able to hit the market and get a big deal like that at 25. And Brett Veach's philosophy, that's what you do. That's why you make that kind of deal. So a lot of y'all need to really understand how contracts work and how people do business in this.
Who y'all want, Mike McGlinchey?
What?
Who y'all want?
Hell no. Hell no.
Who y'all want at right tackle? Y'all want a rookie out there?
No, they wanted Andrew Wiley back.
Oh, I definitely heard that one.
Y'all don't even like Andrew Wiley. Don't lie to me.
I don't think Manny know anybody but Jettas. I think it's like what they call it, Tourette syndrome. Jettas.
Hey,
Jealous?
listen, that's how I treat it.
Jealous?
That's how I'm treating it, man.
Jealous?
Jealous? I think
Jealous, jealous of cheat.
if we did just happen to get jealous, Manny wouldn't know what to do.
Manny would break.
Just,
Manny would break his phone.
jealous.
Manny be done ran down the. We've been seeing Manny on the highway running down the street talking about some jealous.
Hey, Boogie did say
look,
something about Andrew Wiley. I love Boogie. He ain't on the show, so we taking shots.
Bow, 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 bow.
But yeah, as far as like a next free agent, man, I mean, if I had to just take a guess, I mean, it's probably gonna be Darnell Mooney, like Country been saying. If it was a free agent,
It's either gonna be Mooney or Hollywood.
so
God,
For the offensively, defensively, it's probably gonna be. I'm gonna say Quandre Diggs.
I hope it ain't Hollywood, but you know, Brett Beach will find a way to make it make sense. So whatever.
mhm.
I want Mike to come back for real. I like my fucking Mike.
Mike Edwards?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He caught the most picks for us. I fuck with Mike.
Yeah, for sure.
And he only 27.
But yeah, man, I mean, look like that's pretty much the show for today, y'all. I appreciate the 245 that's in here right now, man. Shout out to y'all. I don't know if the algorithm got fixed or not, but yeah, we got a lot of people pulling up to our shows now, so appreciate y'all.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Please.
Yeah, we getting close to 950 subscribers. We need that thou wow, man.
Man, we need that thou
We need that thou
wow,
wow
man.
for sure.
Thou wow.
That
We
thou
getting
wow
there.
justifies everything, bro. We need it. For real. Please.
Mm-hmm.
And follow the Twitter, too. We over 3,000 on the Twitter, man. You know what I'm saying?
Get
Yeah,
us to
we
5,000,
just scratched that.
please.
Yeah.
5,000.
Yeah, guess
We
that
got new
5,000.
show. We got new show this Saturday, man. The Arrowhead AM/PM crew.
Yes,
DG ain't gonna
sir.
make the show, man. And a moment of silence for your people, man, your girl people, man, and all love and prayers for the family, bro. You know how it is. It's deeper than the podcast stuff.
yes, sir.
We here.
Much
But
bigger than the pod.
yeah, y'all make sure y'all support the Arrowhead PM AM squad. Y'all been showing up to the spaces. They did a wonderful space with Ron Cup the other day. That was dope. There was a lot of people showed up, and he said something about Keon Coleman, and I just ducked out. I was done.
You not a fan? Not a fan of Keon?
Nah, I try to listen as much as possible. I was at work, but that was dope. We working on some guests. Seth Kaiser said you might want to tell the truth. Ooh, I can see that one.
Seth want to pull
I
up.
can see that one.
Especially for draft time, for sure.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no off season, bro. Like we took a little week vacation. We right back at it, bro. Because we got pro days to talk about. We got free agency tampering about to hit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, Kyle. Yeah. I'm taking a social media break.
This Gabe Davis, y'all.
If it's like, I'm gonna say I told y'all he was gonna sign.
Hey, fam.
The first person that's probably gonna
y'all.
text me is CJ.
Of all of them,
Nah.
I told you.
Hey, I love CJ, but he getting fired if they.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna be sick.
he need to hire me, bro, because I already knew it. I knew the script.
We go suspend you for conduct detrimental to the team.
I knew the script. I tried to warn y'all. Y'all ain't want to hear me.
DG, I got your back, bro. He out of here for a week. He out of here for a week.
Look, man.
PTO is crazy.
Look, of all the wide receivers you done talked about in free agency, dog, Patrick Mahomes is only following Gabe Davis. I'm just saying.
Oh, shut up, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That nigga, hey, Gabe Davis had 200-yard games
against us.
Now he one versus Pittsburgh, one versus us.
Was Mike Hughes there in Pittsburgh too?
I don't think so.
Dangling earrings, bro. I'm telling you.
Just saying.
Dangling earrings. Stop it.
Gabe Davis, 2 years, $20 million. Y'all gonna be like, fuck. I can see Country now. So he gonna be mad. He gonna throw his phone. Man, fuck what CJ talking about. I don't want that bum, man.
Hey, dog.
That's what he gonna say.
D-Mac dirty,
D-Mac,
bro.
that's funny. D-Mac, that's
D-Mac
funny as
funny,
hell.
bro.
7 10-yard games is nasty.
And you know what they're
That's
gonna say?
nasty.
Gabe, we just need you to have one of them 200-yard games here. We just need one of them. That's all we need.
bro,
We need you to have one 200-yard game.
Hey, dog had double-digit 10-yard games.
Oh God,
That is nasty.
oh God. Hey, bro, I know Gabe be getting mad when he be seeing John turn the ball over. He's running down the field because all he runs is deep routes. He run down the field 3-4 times a game. He's like, hey, bro, you turn the ball over again?
Bro, we not getting
Kyle.
Michael Thomas, bro. We
Kyle.
already went through this, bro. We not getting Michael Thomas.
Y'all hate him.
Oh man,
I don't even fuck with Gabe, bro. I'm just telling you, he fits the profile, bro. All right, I'm just saying.
This offseason is gonna stress me out.
Who gave Davis agent? Hey, country,
good.
do some homework. Who gave Davis agent? We need to do some background check.
Rock Nation.
Rock
Listen,
Nation.
bro.
Yep.
Anybody on the team? We got something about Rock Nation.
Sports.
We had Frank Clark.
Frank
Before
Clark
he
was talking
left.
about Rock Nation, so we've done good business with him before. All right.
Yeah.
So it's a possibility there.
Yeah. But anyhow, man, let's go and get to the sponsor, man, and then we'll get up out of here. All right, so today on Hommage's website, homage.com, you buy one item, get 30% off. And now we got your standard go-to collection, of course, obviously. Still got your NBA Crest collection. As the NBA regular season winds down a bit here, got guys out here fighting for playoff position. Got the MLB season coming around the corner. MLB starter satin jackets. You got that collection going right now. That Royals one look clean as hell, by the way. It may be a consideration. So, St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner. It's 10 days away. If you're interested in that, and you got the National Women's Football League collection too. If you try to support the women in their football league, so
KC baby,
go and copy some gear and pay homage. All right, so before we go, man, I know y'all saw the news about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul going at it during the summertime. So, I mean, what y'all think? Yeah, right.
Mike Tyson and okay.
Yeah. So, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that news?
I ain't watching.
Mike, please knock this dude out, man. Please knock him out, bro.
He ain't knocking him out, bro.
Bro, please.
Bro, Mike, like, please. He ain't about to last.
Please knock this dude out, bro. For real.
Mike gonna make it interesting, man. He gonna make it interesting for the fans, bro.
I think if Jake Paul hit him too hard, bro, he gonna lose it and knock this dude out.
Bro, why we have to watch this? This is so bad.
I just want Jake Paul to fight a real fighter, bro. And
he never will. That's his lane.
I'm not saying Mike Tyson. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Mike Tyson. Yeah, exactly.
No, he's 60.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he's 60. He talking about Tyson Wash. Yeah.
Like, what we doing? Why are you out here fighting the elder?
I agree with you, man.
Like,
you know the only fight I pay for, I want to see Jake Paul fight Logan Paul. How about that? I pay for that.
Fight his brother. No, I ain't.
I pay for that one.
But no, the Paul brothers, bro, like, they're ruining boxing so bad. Now, bro.
They don't box. They just sit up there and fight older people or out of sport people. That's all they do.
It's so bad.
They're not boxers,
bro.
Like, I hope Mike Tyson beat his ass.
And it's like this, bro. Like, I saw a clip of the recent fight Jake Paul had, bro, and they stopped the fight. I'm like, what was he hitting at? He wasn't hitting nothing, bro. Like, he was swinging and missing. He was whiffing like a mug. I'm like, man, get this out of here, bro. And now you about to make bread off of Mike Tyson's name, bro. Like, it's nasty out here. It's a nasty game in the boxing world. And people saying this ain't about boxing. I'm like, bro, like, this part of the reason why boxing is going the way it is right now.
Nobody take it seriously.
Exactly. And boxing, the sport of boxing, they don't even do backgrounds on people as far as like covering the sport. Like, they let a bunch of fanboys cover the sport. They let all these dudes, take selfies, take pictures with the fighters, and they probably do great interview questions and stuff. So it's terrible. On that note,
he said across the state.
On that note, with that being said, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah,
Y'all can have fun with that.
you gotta get rid of that monkey country. I'm sorry, that gotta go. It ain't no way
He
you can
still
keep that as a
got it, too.
collector's item, dog. Like,
Yeah, dog.
come on, Phil.
Look at
Would
How
that
could
be?
you do that?
look at the plastic on it.
The
No
plastic
way,
is
bro.
The
even
plastic
crazier,
still on it.
dog.
It's crazy. That plastic dirty.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Coach, you're sick. With that being said, man, shout out to the Tell the Truth guys for pulling up, man. CJ and DG for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share on social media platforms. Till the next episode, we out of here.